Finals is a fantastic arena shooter. Gameplay feels solid and great. There's 3 different classes to choose from: light, medium, and a heavy. All have different tool sets to choose from. For example, the light class is assassin class with fast beats but low health. Medium is a supportive and well-rounded class. This is the one I like playing the most. Heavy is slow but tanky, but it also can secure or demolish areas depending on player choice. But the destruction in the finals is one of the best destruction mechanics I saw in the game. Dynamic, meaning that it could be different every single time, unlike other games. Without performance issues, as it's created by ex-Battlefield employees, they do this by using the cloud to simulate the destructions. To me, feels like I'm in some sort of action movie with how much chaos and action-packed moments are happening on the screen. Game mode is cash out. Game mode where 4 teams are pitted against each other. See who can collect the most amount of cash. Multiple rounds. Somewhat based off of Capture the Flag and King of the Hill. It's how I would describe it. The cash box is inserted into the vault. The team who deposited the cash will need to defend it to prevent other teams from stealing it. Enjoy the game mode and it's refreshing to see. Arena shooter that isn't doing the whole team deathmatch and a variant of it, but something unique. Makes it more fun in my opinion. Game mode blends some elements of Battle Royale as third partying is an option. Creates tense and chaotic moments and it's quite enjoyable. Going back to the defending portion, players can set up mines, booze, other items. The opposing team can destroy the building to create entrances or other strategies. Dynamic gameplay is intense as anything is possible, even throwing objects such as pots or tools like gas canisters keep the arena interesting. Allows the game to make sure that 2 matches are not alike. I'd say that the final does do an overall great job of blending casual and competitive. The game does focus more on the casual side, just having random game show events like the meteor showers. Adds a chaotic vibe to the game. The competitive side would be aiming and movement and also teamwork. Usually by depositing enough cash to be either first or second place, you move on to the second round. In the second round, the arenas could change the rule set. So if this would be the time of day changing to something else, adding a variable to the arena to make it play differently. I like this concept as it adds variety and it keeps it fun. Moving on into the final round, where the goal of your team is to, well, reach the finals. Where the game's name comes from. Here, there's very little room for mistakes. There's one team pitted against another. It's tense moments as both teams are trying to secure first place. However, I think the final round could feel a lot better. For example, the map is way too big for 3v3 and should get a size reduction as it feels like a running simulator. The spawning is bad. Cash box was really far from my team, but it was really close to the enemy's team. It just makes it feel like luck based instead of skill. Wipes just feel a little too powerful. While I get the idea of punishing enemies with wipes, they just feel too powerful in this game mode. Despite these criticisms, I have sweated plenty of times during the final round as I wanted to make sure that my team secured the victory. The final round does do a great job of promoting teamwork and strategies. The finale feels great as it shows that I worked as a team. It feels great and makes me feel relieved that I made it onto the top. Finals, in my opinion, is a banger of an FPS game. What I like about this game, it blends real and fiction. This, for the most part, are based off of real places, so mixing in fictional things such as events. Speaking of which, I like the theme of the virtual game show. It feels both satisfying and terrifying to eliminate opponents as they burst into coins and the crowd is cheering you on. Why it feels terrifying is that the players are made out of money, the thing I'm competing for. I enjoy the gameplay such as the movement. It just feels so damn good. You can cover so many distances with the tools they bring or the ones that the maps provides. I want to say this again, but the destruction is fantastic and it's one of the best. I would recommend trying this game out. I would highly recommend playing with friends or using their Discord. The queue experience isn't that fun as the game does require some amount of coordination. But other than that, I would give the game a chance. Criticism I have for the game is that the in-game currency having a cap. This ends up frustrating players as unlocks feel like more like a chore than an actual grind. I highly suggest Embark to remove the cap and allow players to unlock other stuff such as cosmetic. Cosmetics in this game can be pretty cool, so I think that would be a nice thing to have. Number one is I'm not a fan of the AI being used. It is an in-house AI, I still don't appreciate it as it can take away the talents from the real actors. There's many playstyles to choose from, which gives players many options on how they want to do things. I hope this game will stay around for the long term as I believe it has the gameplay to back it up. It has a tons of replay value, making it more likely for the game to stay around for the long term.